What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1991 movie, The Fisher King. So in this movie, two troubled men face their terrible destinies and events of their past as they join together on a mission to find the Holy Grail and thus save themselves. So this is a really good movie. I've always really enjoyed this one. It's got some really great performances from Robin Williams and Jeff Bridges, who are both really amazing in this movie. And they both work really well off of each other and everything. They work really great. I think both of them gave Oscar-worthy performances. Robin Williams actually got an Oscar nomination for his performance in this movie, and he was very deserving of it. And Jeff Bridges is really good too. I'm not typically a huge fan of Jeff Bridges. I don't hate him or anything. It's just not really an actor that I've really explored much of his stuff. But I think he's really good in this movie and everything. Michael Jeter is also really good in here. He plays this homeless man that is kind of lost his mind, kind of like Robin Williams' character, except he's different and stuff, but he's really good in here. And the women in this movie are really good too. You got Amanda Plummer, who gives a really good performance, and Mercedes Ruehl, I think is her name. She's really good too. They both give really good performances as well and everything, especially Amanda Plummer and everything. I think she's an underrated actress, and she's really good in this movie. The story is very well written. It's very heartfelt, and it has a lot of emotional moments. The setup for the story is really tragic and sad and everything, and when they show the scene and everything, it's really sad and hard to watch and everything, but it's still relatable and relevant to this day and everything, unfortunately. But this movie is one of those movies. This is one of those movies that, even though it came out 34 years ago, it feels like something that could still happen today and everything because of what happens in the movie. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen the movie, but the big grand scheme of things that set up why Robin Williams is the way he is and why Jeff Bridges is the way he is really heartbreaking. It's a tragic event that happened, that unfortunately happens so much in real life and everything. So this movie was kind of ahead of its time, I guess. But it's sad. And George Fenton's score is really good, and it fits the movie perfectly. I love his score, and I really like Terry Gilliam's directing. I think he does a really great job. There's a lot of cool practical sets and effects in this movie too. There's not a lot of special effects in here, but like when Robin Williams' character is seeing the dragon and stuff, the visuals and stuff look really good. And everything, when he's like having his hallucinations and stuff, the visuals look pretty good on here and everything. They have that weird Terry Gilliam feel and everything, and he's a director that I've always admired. I've never seen much of his stuff, but the stuff that I have seen, I've really enjoyed. He's a really unique director that I'd like to dive into his movies more too and everything, but I thought he did a great job directing this movie. I do think this movie could have been a little bit shorter, though. It is almost 2.5 hours, and you can definitely feel the runtime and everything. It does kind of get slow at parts of it, especially towards the middle. But it's not ever so boring that it's unwatchable or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just, it could have been, I think if they would have shaved off like maybe 10 minutes of it or so, it would have flowed a little bit better. But aside from that, I don't really have any complaints. I think Fisher King is a really good movie and everything with, like I said, really great performances. If you're a fan of Robin Williams, I would highly recommend this movie. If you're a fan of Jeff Bridges, I would recommend this movie and everything because they both give really amazing performances, and it's one that is definitely worth checking out for both of them and everything, especially Robin Williams. But both of them are amazing. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Fisher King. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.